I'm Teniola Shoboale. Here's your Channels TV Evening News Recap for January the 1st, 2020. Nigerians have joined the rest of the world to usher in the new year 2020. In most parts of the country, many Christians visited various churches where crossover services were held to herald the new year. While the religious citizens were engaged in prayers and Thanksgiving services, some Nigerians visited centers and parks where official countdown concerts took place. President Muhammadu Buhari, in his New Year message, is promising to strengthen the fight against violent extremism and other forms of insecurity in the country to ensure the safety of everyone. He says the federal government will continue to work with state governors, neighboring states and international partners to tackle the root causes of violent extremism and the networks that help finance and organize terror. Staying with New Year messages, the Senate President, Ahmed LAWAN, believes 2020 will usher in peace and economic growth for the benefit of all Nigerians. He said this in his New Year message. Senator LAWAN hailed the resilience of Nigerians for their commitment to the unity and prosperity of the country and support for President Muhammadu Buhari's administration. Meanwhile, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Mr. GBAJABIAMILA, sees the past year as remarkable, one in Nigeria's history, because of the peaceful general elections. He believes 2020 would be even better for the citizens. Pope Francis, in his New Year message, denounced the use and abuse of women in modern society, calling for an end to the exploitation of the female body. He was delivering his message in a packed St. Peter's Basilica. Pope Francis defended women's right to migrate in search of a better future for their children and condemned those who only talk about economic growth rather than the well-being of others. And in sport, football fans are thrilled to be amongst the first to see inside the National Stadium built for this year's Olympic Games. The stadium staged the Emperor's Cup final today. The match was won 2-0 by a Vissel Kobe side, featuring World Cup winners Andres Iniesta, Lukas Podolski and David Villa. It was the first sporting event to be held at the venue. And that's our first evening news recap for the year. Don't forget to join us tomorrow for the morning news update. I'm Teniola Shoboale. Thank you for watching.